Hey guys, welcome to Artistry. Today is going to be part 1 in how to run a small art business. So, I'm not a specialist. I'm not. I am just a small business owner that does this for fun and to make some money and because I love doing what I do. So I thought, why not just share it with you guys, my process, and what I recommend to all other small art businesses along my entire journey. I started with Artistry back in November of 2021. It's actually been a year and 2 days. We had our 1-year anniversary on Saturday, so that's pretty exciting. I was not actually on social media that entire day, as I was actually at the Christmas showcase as a vendor, and it did turn out to be a pretty good day that day. So, now that we have touched base of who I am, what my business kind of is, let's touch into how to run a small art business. This is part 1, finding your why, your purpose, and your reason. I am a small art business. My name is Katie. What I do is I create archival, hand-drawn pet portraits and people portraits for clientele all over the world. The reason I do what I do is because it gives me joy being able to create a portrait for somebody that has lost a loved one, whether that be a pet or a person, anything really. Being able to create something they can cherish and hold on to for eternity is quite memorable. It's kind of a touchy subject because a lot of people have pets and have loved ones that have moved on and went to heaven, and they don't get to see them every single day anymore, and that's really hard. Being able to have a portrait up on their wall they can look to remember good times, to remember how close they were with that one person or that animal, brings a sense of closure to that family, to that client. And as a pet owner myself, I unfortunately had to put down my dog of 13 years back in March. I did a portrait of her 2-3 years ago when she was only, the photo I used was when she was like 5, maybe. And I still, to this day, have that picture. And it is currently hung up next to this laptop that I'm recording this on the wall. And I look at it every day, and it inspires me to do this more and more every single day. I need to redo the portrait to the photos I took of her just before I had to put her down. She unfortunately had Cushing's, which is not curable, and we caught it too late, so we had to say goodbye earlier than I wanted to say goodbye. But it's also a peace of mind knowing she's not in pain. And I'm sure she's running around with horses right now in heaven because she absolutely loved horses, even though she was a little pomapoo. It's amazing how some of the small dogs are huge horse lovers, and that's just adorable of how she used to love to walk right beside me as I had my horse and was leading my horse. It was adorable. Anyways, that is why I love to do what I do, because I get to bring that sense of closure to others. And seeing as I've also experienced that, I can kind of build a little bit more of that communication, trust, that words on the tip of my tongue right now. Words on the tip of my tongue right now. I can basically bring that to share my own personal experiences with clientele as well, and show, hey, this actually helped me too. It could possibly help you as well. And it's finding your why. Why do you do it? Well, the reason I do it is because I get to bring a sense of closure to pet parents, to family members who can have something that's archival and will last for years and maybe even outlast them, that they can look to and remember those good times and remember those type of things. Something they can hold on to and cherish long after that pet or that loved one had passed. Being able to offer that is unique. Being able to not only offer it, but to experience it as well is another unique situation. So when you're thinking about opening up your own small art business, it's crucial to figure out why you want to. Why do you do what you do? What do you want to offer to others? And being able to offer that why is tremendously impactful to clients if you can relate on a basis that's similar to them. You can not only do that, but you can not only create clientele, but you can also create friendship while having a small business. And it's important when you're trying to figure out what you want to do in life, that if you're wanting to open up a small art business, to also understand what goes on behind a small business as well. That's what I'm going to be touching in this series as well, is how to run a small art business. So all the details. The first questions you need to ask yourself is in the first parts of these episodes, of these series. The first one is find your why. That's what we're touching base on today. I'm fixing to touch base on some reviews and some messages that clients have left me, or interactions that have touched me and continue to touch me to this day. And that just drives my passion and my desire to keep creating artwork for others and for myself. This one is from a commission last year. This was a very meaningful commission right away. And when I posted a reel, this was earlier this year, the client's, I want to say wife, but may have been a girlfriend, I don't remember the time, or fiance. I'm not sure. I don't remember. My brain's not there quite right for that, to remember that amount of details. But she posted a really, really amazing message on that reel. I can't thank you enough for this. And then she said a name. Did a great job finding you and reaching out. I cried happy and sad tears opening it on Christmas, and again today seeing this video. It hangs on my wall with his collar, so I can see him every day. Thank you. Being able to create something that others can hold on to and have it as a fond memory, something to hold on to like this, it's precious. And I'm blessed that I'm able to offer this to others. It's incredible. I've had other clients say, that looks good. Wow, amazing. That's really made my day by doing this. And I've also done portraits of people and pets that haven't passed away yet, just because they wanted them done. They wanted something to remember them on the wall in the event they do pass away. And I'm going to go into a little bit of a story time. Maybe 5-6 years ago, I did a portrait for a friend of mine who had a older beagle. Now, if you're listening to this, you automatically know who I'm talking about, because you're the one who I gave it to, and it was actually the barn owner that I had my horse boarded at the time. I wanted to do something special for her for Christmas because she was always so helpful at the barn. She was just always so amazing to be around. I wanted to do something special for her. So I messaged her husband, who I also knew, and it was like, hey, so I want to do something for her for Christmas. I want to be able to offer a portrait of her beagle, actually named Katie. And I share this beagle all the time. All the time on social media. So you'll see it on my website. You'll see it on a lot of places, because it's just such a meaningful portrait to this day. And I might cry during this podcast by talking about this, because it's such a touching moment. So I'd already finished it. It was, I don't remember if it was November or if it was December already. I don't know. Something told me it was time to give it to her, really. I feel like it was God's way of speaking to me, saying her time is close. I'm fixing to take her. I need you to bring some closure to the owner and give it to her before this time today. I got up that morning. I got ready. I packaged up your portrait, got my writing stuff on, headed out the door, and I gave it to her that morning. Tacked up my horse, went to go ride, got off. She gave me the news the pup had passed away, right next to them on the couch. And this is really touching because of the fact that it just makes it even more meaningful of what I do. Because giving her that hand-drawn portrait, she cried when she saw it. And it was so much more meaningful once that pet had passed on. And that's, I'm sorry, I'm kind of like, it's happy tears. I promise you it's happy tears. It's a touch and go moment when things like that happen. But I feel like it was also God's way of saying, you need to do this. And for the longest time, I had just opened up to friends and family. I was like, I'm not going to make this a business. I'm not going to get enough out of it. But seeing that more and more happen, not like the pets passing away within an hour of me giving the portrait, but more of like seeing the faces of people that I just did a drawing for them and they were blown away by, hey, that really helped us out with this. It's special being able to provide that for somebody. I feel like it's a way of God telling me, you need to do this. You need to help others out. You need to bring closure. You need to use your gift that I gave you and use it to basically to help others out and to provide something that, yes, a lot of artists offer this. However, every artist has a different meaning and a different why. So this is just my why. You can find your own why. What's meaningful to you? What is your reason for creating portraits? What's your reason for wanting to open up for commissions? What's your reason for wanting to open up for this and that? That is your why. That is what you do, what you want to do. That is your meaning behind your passion, behind everything you want to accomplish in life. God gave us all a reason to live. And we just got to follow his path. Finding your why is finding a reason for him to guide you. Not really finding a reason for him to guide you. It's having him guide you and having him show the light. And I feel like this is his way of showing the light to me. It was, okay, this was meaningful then. It's even more meaningful now. And even now, like experiencing the fact that I also went through a similar thing. I had my own pet of 13 years. And now I'm forever remembering her with her. I actually have her portrait hung up right next to me with her favorite duck toy and her collar down here as well on my desk where I can see it every single day. I brought myself a form of something to remember her by, helping me out, and I bring that to others as well. And that's so important when you have a small art business or you have a small business period, to have something that is passionate to you and that you can properly explain your why to. That you can be able to better connect with clients in a way that's supportive to you and what you do, and also in a way that offers closure to others and offers a sense of support to others as well. And that's why supporting small art businesses and supporting small business in general is crucial, because you're not supporting a machine. You're supporting a person that is living their dreams and their passions and that with what they're doing. You're supporting someone who has gone through similar things as you have, that you're trying to get relief from. You're supporting someone that you're not supporting a machine or a big business. You're supporting a small person who has big dreams, and with every single cell and every single thing, they can get closer and closer to those dreams and closer to not only making you happy, but also not only making themselves happy, but also helping others out as well. I guarantee you small art businesses give more to the community than a lot of big businesses do. Small art businesses a lot of times are run by one person. Wolf Artistry is run by just me alone. I don't have help. I pull in help from friends and family when I need it the most, like if I'm preparing for a big event or something like that. But everything is hand-drawn and handmade by me and me only. Which, that says something. Because I did this. A machine didn't. It's handmade, it's unique, it's one of a kind. I may make keychains, earrings, and stuff like that. That's doing the same template or whatever. But each one of them has their own little differences. Because they're not made by a machine. They're made by hand. And that's another thing, is my why is also tied to that as well. I'm sure I've gotten off topic a little bit here and there. You can thank me for that. My brain loves to do that. I'm also going off of no script right now for this because I want to make it as original for you guys as I possibly can. I also want to make it as close to heart to you guys as I possibly can. So, with that, I am signing off of this podcast, this episode, and I hope this helps you out with deciding on if running a small business is for you or not, and deciding on why you want to do what you do and why you want to do what you want to do. I hope it helps you, and I hope you follow along for the rest of this series. I'll be touching base on a lot of stuff, including how to market on social media, how to record for videos, how to edit videos, how to do tutorials, how to offer so much to the entire community as a whole, and how to keep yourself all mentally healthy while you're doing it as well, because running a small business is a lot, and it's not for everybody, but it's for me, and I love what I do, and I want to help you guys out, and I want to show you guys how to do it too. So I hope you guys all have a blessed day. If you guys want to follow me, I'm over on Instagram, Facebook. I'm also on TikTok, but I rarely post on it. I'm also on YouTube, but again, I am very bad about posting on YouTube and on TikTok. But I'm active on Instagram and on Facebook. So if you want to follow me, I'm over there. I will attach it in the show notes for links of where to find me at. And if you guys are also interested with getting a commission done as well, feel free to email me at wolfartistry21@gmail.com. I am completely open for commissions. I do have actually 2 opened up for this year, as long as you commission them before the start of December. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Keep being you. Keep doing what you're doing.